Dun, da, da, da. It's Friday night. Welcome back to the Blitz. I am Dave Ackert.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, look at that. Merry Christmas Eve.
For my reindeers.
Is that a holiday?
Thanks so much for watching.
You're the sports director, and your record is what?
It's not good. Nothing says America like a massive record-breaking water slide sponsored by a light beer company. The Blitz starts on Friday, and I know we can't wait. Obviously, I don't know who that little guy is in the back. Milo, I think, very excited as well, getting the close-up. Mwah. Yeah, Bernie has said it perfectly. A lot of bombs flying out of here today. I'm not going to spoil anything with who won, but I'm telling you, he couldn't be more excited to be out here. I think this is where everybody wants to be, not only in Colorado, in Denver, maybe even in the whole country. Yeah, it's really been fun here getting to watch two different guys kind of battle for that main quarterback position. I think that's why a lot of the fans showed up here. I do think we have to talk about that necklace for a quick second. That is some serious bling. The trophy's kind of cool too. There is finally a cloud. I know everybody here in the crowd was enjoying it. I'm right out here on the party deck. I think that's what they call it. I'm not partaking, don't worry. I'm in home run territory. I mean, this would be an absolute shot if they hit me. We're live here for opening night. Grand Junction Rockies are back in town for the first time in quite some time. We're gonna have a lot more here coming up after the break. We're gonna kind of leave that as a little tease for you so you don't change that channel and you stick around for sports, because we have a lot coming up for you here in a little bit. But guys, back to you in the studio.
Sticking to
sticks to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We all got that.
All right, we'll see you tonight.
I need a broom. Let's go Rays. Wow.
That's amazing.
She's just showing off. I mean, most people can't even do that just normal, and she has a kid.
Can you imagine?
I'm used to just getting the crumbs anyway. It's fine.
Dave, happy Friday. Everyone, happy Friday. Thanks so
Friday.
much for watching.
If you usually tune out during sports, I have a story here off the top, so tune back in and take a look at this tiny little toddler's table tennis skills. The main story in the sports world yesterday came from a very special, one-of-a-kind baseball diamond. So let's go check it out. The MLB hosting the first ever Field of Dreams game in a cornfield in Iowa. Does anybody want to play catch? Anybody out there? Action, Field of Dreams when we come back. Literally, Hollywood couldn't write that ending any better. I mean, what else do you say? But wow, what a moment. I mean, did that game come from heaven? No, but it came from Iowa. We'll be right back. The guys, they've been on the road for 15 straight away games, so I think they're pretty excited here to be at home in front of a home crowd. I know the home crowd's excited because I saw them lining up here at the gate before the gates even opened. Blue Wahoos, a Crabzilla, and the Dodgers Batgirl. What do they all have in common? Nothing, really, but they're all coming up next in sports. That's what I was going to say. If I'm not going with story, you got to go with Ohtani, but Ohtani's not the dark horse. He's the clear-cut favorite for everybody. But we're going to have more for you guys. Highlights later tonight at 10 if this thing wraps up in time. Pensacola Blue Wahoos have designed what they believe could be the ugliest uniforms ever created. Pensacola is going to wear these jerseys for just one day here. They're going to be the Crabzillas tomorrow. And if you were wondering, the team says that color behind me is called Eyesore Orange.
Of course, one of the best parts of the event is happening tonight. It's in the home run derby, and that's where we're find Dave and Simon live outside of Coors Field with a preview of the events. What can you tell us, guys?
Hey guys, I am sorry. We are having fireworks out here. There's a flyby that just went over. I'm trying to hear you guys. This is not helping our excitement. I'm telling you, me and Simon have been more excited today than we have been in a long time. This is not helping. But anyway, I mean, we have talked to so many people today. I mean, Simon, tell the people what we saw out there on Media Row.
Yeah.
And we kind of got a heads up on that. Aaron Judge kind of gave us a heads up.
He did.
Trey Mancini was
dark horse,
was
right?
his dark horse in this thing. And I don't think any of us would have said that ahead of time.
Absolutely not. So he was on
He has some insight there. I want to know. He did mention they played, I think, minor league ball together or something. So he knew something that we didn't. From the Stanley Cup Finals to what could possibly be the catch of the year in Major League Baseball. But we're going to start here first with some GJ Rockies highlights, or should I say lowlights. I mean, this honestly might be the catch of the year. An amazing dive here onto the wet warning track. One of the few catches you'll see, I think, that personally looks better in full speed than it does even in slow motion. So White Sox win that one 4-1 after that incredible grab. And then a bunch of sports colliding here with this story. I know everyone here in Colorado, especially me, has been patiently waiting, fingers crossed, to see where Aaron Rodgers will be playing this upcoming season. Final inning of this one, so here's something I don't get to say very often. The Rockies win, 8-6, final score there. Woo! But things would turn around with the beer batter. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we get the strikeout here, so everybody gets $2 Bud Lights for the inning. Everybody rushing down. That guy's really excited about it. Got to get the deal, and apparently that's what we needed, because here, now we go. G.J. Rocky's off the wall. Nice stand-up double. Hit a foul ball here in the second deck, and it gets stuck in the fence. So this guy, he's trying to get it out, and he drops it. And the whole crowd goes crazy when he drops it, because they were all invested in this more than the baseball game, apparently. But it was also the captain's big day. Number 2 for the New York Yankees, Derek Jeter. Number 2. He was in Cooperstown, New York, with plenty of fans there to celebrate. Not many resumes better than his. 5-time World Series champion and 14-time All-Star. And I'll just stop there to save us a little bit of time. Alrighty, thanks, Butch. And coming up in sports, I've got 2 words for you. College football, it's back, and Simon Lair is out there taking a live look at the Mavs' first game of the season. More when we come back. Then over in some NBA news, Russell Westbrook broke a record that most would have considered really just untouchable just a few years ago. The great Oscar Robertson held the NBA record for the most triple-doubles. Tonight, Nuggets' biggest loss of the entire season, 25-point loss. It was 24 before tonight, so I wish I had better highlights for you, but I don't, as we watch the Suns hit that last 3. Great stuff. Anyway, it's going to do it for sports tonight. It can't always be good news. I try, people. Anyway, we'll be right back after the break. There you see Captain Steven Stamkos holding up the cup. This year, though, in front of a packed arena. Last year when they won it, it was in front of not so many people. So congratulations to Tampa fans who can actually fully celebrate this time. In girls soccer, we had Grand Junction taking on the Central Warriors. We're going to start off this one with a beautiful corner kick, but a nice save there by the Central defense and the clear to get things out of the way. Then here's Krista slicing through the defense. She's actually going to catch up to this one right before it goes out of bounds. Fantastic cross there. Then a nice tap and finish puts the Tigers up 1-0. Go and hug your friends. Why not? Soccer, you don't score that often. Actually, they would. Spoiler alert. Another corner here. Great placement. Almost got the header there, but don't worry. Stacy's there for the finish. 2-0. Tigers go up now. And then, oof, put a little move on them, Stacy. Why not? And then she almost got that one from deep out there, but right off the crossbar. They would continue to pour it on in the second half, and joke's on me because they actually did score a lot. Final score, 6-0 would be your final there. Then we'll just jump right over across the park here. We'll go over to Grand Junction. They had a lot of action tonight. They were taking on Glenwood Springs in this one in some varsity lacrosse. We're going to start here with Parker Stanfield skipping it right to the crease to Chase Vanderhoofen, but bounce shot, right idea, but didn't go in. Demons would be the ones who strike first here. That's Tyler getting the feed from the X. He bounces it right in and puts it right past the goalie. Then a scrum breaking out here. The Demons, they come up with it and threw that one right over the pile. I don't even know how he did that. Then over here, we got Nick over to Jonas. No, not the singer. Great looking shot, but not quite. Good save there from Ryan Keever. Then here's Parker again. He's going to get the Tigers on the board finally. Rumor has it he's going to join the Florida Gators in the swamp. It's nice little celly there from him. Demons, though, they'd keep up the pace in the second half and win this one. Final score, 9-6. And then apparently, I think they've been putting something in the water in Tampa the last few years because their professional sports teams have been absolutely amazing, and that's including the Tampa Bay Lightning you see on your screen. They took a 3-0 series lead here in the Stanley Cup Finals tonight against the Canadiens, who were trying to win their first Stanley Cup since 1993, but the Lightning seem to have other plans in this series, winning this one 6-3 tonight, and are now just one game away from defending their championship title and being the first team to go back-to-back since the 16-17 Pittsburgh Penguins. So My goodness, that one not going the way I thought. And the rest of America, we're preparing to celebrate Independence Day, but some West Virginians, they got a head start on us, breaking a world record while they're at it. Let's take a look at this story here. The July 4th holiday kind of upon us here. And like I said, nothing says America like a bunch of beer and a gargantuan water slide. The folks at Natural Light teamed up with some fearless West Virginians to bring the Guinness Book of World Record here for the world's longest plastic water slide back home to the United States. And it worked with a massive 2,021-foot slide decked out in stars, stripes, bald eagles, and beer cans. And it was enjoyed in West Virginia's back country here. Guinness World Record reps were there to witness the insanity, and onlookers cheered on as the record was confirmed and broken and brought back home to the home of the brave, thanks to some real slip and sliding Patriots really out there taking one for the team like the old Patriots did. And then the Cardinals are in Denver for the holiday weekend. The Rockies won Game 1 on a walk-off, spoiling Nolan Arenado's return to Coors Field. Game 2, another tight one, tied at 3 in the 9th, went into extras and just ended about 15 minutes ago. The Cards got 6 runs in the top of the 10th there to pull out the win. But for now, it's going to do it for sports, and we'll be right back after the break. Gutierrez on base, and look at this. He's going to try to steal a base here, but doesn't work out for him with the replay. What a tag by the Hawks on that one. And then Vinny Esposito up to the plate in the bottom of the 3rd. Big 2-run home run bouncing off the bleachers out there. Helps put the Rockies up 4-2 after 3. Big 5-run inning in the 5th, though, for the Hawks. That would give us a close one here, live score 7-6 after 5 innings there. Then we'll jump over to the major leagues. Game tied, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Eduardo Escobar looking to send this one out of the park for the walk-off home run, but I don't think so. My goodness, that one doesn't get over the wall for the walk-off home run. Gregory Polanco for the Pirates there to make that leaping catch. You go watch that one over and over again. My goodness. So the game gets sent into extra innings because of that catch. Escobar can't believe it. Polanco would actually go on to be the one who would drive in the winning run in the top of the 10th inning there. So nice play of the day for us there. Before we jump over to Tokyo here on her first run of the day, Sakura Yosazumi with a score of 60.09, and that would end up being good enough to get Japan the first ever women's skateboard park gold medal. And look at that, she's even signing your TV for you there at home. Keep that as a souvenir. And no Usain Bolt, no problem for Jamaica. Elaine Thompson-Herah making history here, winning another gold. Thompson-Herah completing the double-double, becoming the first woman ever to win the 100-meter and 200-meter in back-to-back Olympics. USA Gabby Thomas taking the bronze there as well. She looks pretty surprised and happy. And then Athing Mo taking on 19 years old, winning the 800-meter race here with a time of 1 minute 55 seconds. That's a new American record, and that's Raven Rogers taking home the bronze as well. And then Sydney McLaughlin taking gold in the women's 400-meter hurdles. She set a new world record with a time of 51:46. USA's Dalia Muhammad there also. She was the defending champion. She takes silver with the both of them under the old world record. So 1-2 punch again for the USA in 400-meter hurdles. Not a bad day on the track and field for Team USA. So here's a look at the medal count for us. USA pulling away a little bit here with that lead, 79 total medals.
Some might argue there's no better feeling than flying down a mountain.
It makes me feel free, kind of.
Griffin Stoudnauer is certainly one of those people. But because of his diagnosis with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, it's the way this 11-year-old gets down the mountain that sets him apart.
So Duchenne muscular dystrophy is a progressive muscle wasting disease. It primarily affects boys, and that causes their muscles to progressively weaken as they get older.
Not having the strength to stand up on skis makes hitting the slopes even more physically and financially challenging than it already is. And the equipment alone is $6,500.
It was just kind of challenging to make the ask for money for a toy, essentially, for our son. But they were out of our price range.
So in less than 24 hours, they crowdsourced even more money than they needed.
Really cool. I got goosebumps right now.
Now they have their very own bi-ski, or sit-ski. So Griffin can join Mom, Dad, and little brother Ronan whenever they want.
Anytime we can find opportunities to have fun and be together as a family and just be out enjoying the outdoors together is a gift.
The most precious gift there is, because time is the ultimate enemy.
I am hopeful that Griffin will see me pass before I'll see him, but that's not likely the situation.
That makes being able to wait in line and hop right on the lift with everybody else so very special. And now Griffin can do what he really loves.
He's a real speed demon. He loves roller coasters and anything that goes fast, so he wanted to really be able to like fly down the mountain.
It makes me feel like I really don't have anything to do.
Thanks to the generosity from our community, Griffin now has an all-access pass to ski any mountain, anytime.
We want to be in on this because we want Griffin on the snow. And I don't even know Griffin is just, it's really amazing and really powerful. And I'm super, super thankful and for it all.
During the deep freeze of February, swimming might not be on your mind.
Especially during winter training. Winter training is notoriously just the hardest part of the year.
But Miles Cochran doesn't mind the cold. Sure, it's grueling getting up at 4 a.m. for practice, but that's what it takes. Since Vermont doesn't have any high school varsity swim teams, Green Mountain Aquatic Swim Club means everything to Miles. But it also means a lot of travel. Most competitions are hours away, in the Boston area.
So most families are responsible for that travel. They are 100%. Hotels, food, all of that is a big expense.
It's worth every penny and every second for Miles and his family.
Because if I hadn't really met my stepmom, who's the rower, I think that I would be in a very different place.
Most kids start swimming competitively when they're about 5 years old. But Miles was already a teenager when he fell in love with the water.
Miles is just a really unique athlete, I think, in a lot of ways, and that very few athletes come into the sport that, at that age and excel so quickly like he did.
In a short time, he's made a pretty big impression. Next year, he'll be swimming at Penn State University.
I got to see them swim at a meet against West Virginia firsthand. It was one of the greatest meet experiences of my life. I wasn't even swimming. I really kind of like made that decision in my head. This is where I want to go. This is where I want to spend the next 4 years of my life.